Blood 20. Master is a brute. 3 years and a little past. Yes, it's 3 years. Because it's the 3 years in this world, it's about 3.5 years if it's converted to the Earth calendar. I still follow Ariel-san and Master. Master? Master is Master. I only call that way, because of the curse. That's about 1 year ago. Master suddenly brought cards. Cards. The basic of the familiar card game in the previous life. Well, because I was a loner, I don't have the memory of playing cards with a friend. There's nothing like cards in this world. In the first place, there's not much pleasure. Because the people always fight against the demons, there's a lot of people troubled of the cost of the foods on the day, so there's no time to play. And yet, Master brought the cards suddenly out of nowhere. When I asked where did she bring it from, the answer, D's place, came back. Is it a place named D? I don't understand well. Because Master speaks only the necessary minimum when she has a sober face, I don't understand most of it. After all, because even if I ask in detail, she won't answer back. Where did she bring it from is still unknown. If this was an ordinary card, I won't be surprised either. No, certainly there's no cards in this world, and although it's unnatural, it can be made by Master, and she might requested it somewhere and have it made there. If it's an ordinary card, it's possible to make it. But the cards were not ordinary cards. Without knowing that, it's the end of my rope to have gotten on Master's proposal to play Old Maid. Old Maid. Among the numerous plays of cards, there's a reason why it was chosen. I only remember the rule of the Old Maid in the cards. After all, it can't be helped. I didn't play cards in the previous life after all. There's no one to play with after all. Is it bad? That's why it's decided to play Old Maid that the rule is understood. Because Marisophus doesn't know about the rule of cards naturally, I made that as a reason and reject the other plays. Marisophus feels ashamed strongly, saying, I'm sorry for not knowing the rule. But I'm sorry because I don't know it either. It's fine. If it's the Old Maid, it's easy and can be learned easily. The eyes of Ariel-san, like seeing a pitiful thing when saying so, is etched into my mind and doesn't leave. That person probably noticed it. Please don't look at me with such eyes. And the started Old Maid tournament. The problem is because it's boring to just play normally, the proposed additional rule. The person who came off first place can order the last place. Like the King game. I didn't play the King game before, though. I acknowledged it. Why did I acknowledge it? If I knew the end beyond that point, I might have stopped myself at that time, even if I have to punch myself. By the way, it seems that Master is the owner of the Chunibyu ability, like the Evil Eye, but the activation was prohibited for cheating prevention. Thanks to that, because the unusually shut eyes were opened, it was a little creepy. Usually, she shut her eyes in order to hide it, and I hear that the view is secured by, fluoroscopy. I don't know. I didn't ask the person herself, but Ariel-san. Yeah. The first place is Ariel-san. The last place is Marisophus. This result is because Marisophus was not able to finish understanding the rule yet, but it's also that he has no luck. The Joker has remained in Marisophus' hand from the beginning to the end. That's why it ends quickly. The order that Ariel-san issued was on the next round. Do your best with the air chair. Immediately after the words ended, the sinister wave flies out of the cards and hits Marisophus, and Marisophus does the air chair posture forcibly. Shiro-chan, what's this? The cards of curse. Why is there such a curse? Dunno. How to break the curse? It can't be broken. It can't be broken. It can't be broken. Oi! What to do with this? Marisophus will be like this all the time? He will return to normal if the next round ends. Aha! I see! Thus, the second place round is in order to save Marisophus. The first place is Master, the last place is Marisophus. Unlike the first round, the second round defeat was his own mistakes. Did his judgment become duller by the difficult posture, or he still haven't become familiar to the cards? Marisophus forgot to put out the hand that became complete. He lost because of that. But at that moment when the victory or defeat is decided, Marisophus was released from the air chair. Now, take off your clothes until the next round ends. At that time when he thought it ended with this, the shocking words were emitted. At the same time, a sinister wave flies out of the cards. Marisophus' clothes were taken off. All. Oh! Kah! Marisophus, who's absent-minded opening and closing his mouth in nude, Ariel-san, who puts out a delighted voice somehow, I, who screams normally, and Master, who has a self-satisfied look somehow. When I thought that something is strange, she drank alcohol. This person is drunk. Because Marisophus will stay nude at this rate, the third round in order to protect Marisophus' honor. As a result, the first is Master. The last place is me. Me. You know it already, right? Why am I saying something like Master? Call me Master from now on. Yes, it's like that. Thanks to that, I only call Master as Master. Not only with the voice, but even in the mind. What a powerful curse. Although Ariel-san diagnosed it, the result understood was only impossible to break the curse. By the way, when she woke up the next day, cleared from intoxication, she had a face of, "What are you saying? You're the one who told me to call you like that!" Oh, that's great. Yeah, impossible to break the curse. Because she said from now on instead of until the next round ends, I guess. Or because they didn't play another round? I don't know. But yeah, so now she's master. Didn't they do that in like one of the Shun chapters? She introduces her as master, I think. It'll be a while till we get back to that. Because I mean, it's only been 3 years, right? Maybe 4 years, because I don't know how long the child was originally in the world, but probably like 4 years. And they're like 15, 16, 17 ish somewhere, I think. I think like old teenager kind of thing in the Shun chapters by now, so